I put my lipstick on with shaking hands, like red could hide the truth. I wore the dress you said you loved and walked home without you. The city lights were soft and golden, like they didn't see me cry. I looked like someone almost healing, with a storm behind my eyes. Everybody said I looked so pretty, but they didn't know the cost. Sometimes the saddest kind of beauty is smiling after what you lost. Heartbreak looked beautiful on me, tears like diamonds on my skin. I was breaking quietly, but the lights made it look like I could win. I smiled like I was bulletproof while missing you hurt so bad. Heartbreak looked beautiful, but beautiful still felt sad. Heartbreak looked beautiful, but I still wanted you back. I took a picture in the mirror just to prove I was okay, but every photo looked like silence, wearing makeup on its face. Your name still burned inside my bedroom, your goodbye still touched my hair. I kept pretending I was glowing, but I was lonely everywhere. I learned to laugh a little louder, so no one heard the pain. But perfume doesn't cover damage, and pretty doesn't stop the rain. Heartbreak looked beautiful on me, tears like diamonds on my skin. I was breaking quietly, but the lights made it look like I could win. I smiled like I was bulletproof while missing you hurt so bad. Heartbreak looked beautiful, but beautiful still felt sad. Heartbreak looked beautiful, but I still wanted you back. Maybe one day I'll meet my smile, maybe one day it won't be pretend. Maybe I'll wear this dress again and I'll remember how we ended. But tonight I'm all dressed up, with nowhere safe to fall, looking like I moved on while I still feel it all. Heartbreak looked beautiful on me, soft like moonlight on my face. I was dying secretly in the prettiest kind of pain. I smiled like I was over you, like a bite didn't cut so bad. Heartbreak looked beautiful, but beautiful still felt sad. Heartbreak looks beautiful, like roses dressed in black. I looked like I survived your love, but I still wanted you back. So I turned the mirror from the light, take off the girl they saw tonight. No one knows how much I had when heartbreak looked beautiful, but beautiful still felt sad. I left the party looking perfect, with my lipstick still in place. Streetlights shining on my sadness, like they wanted me to stay. I held my coat around my shoulders, walked alone through silver rain. Everyone would call it pretty if they never felt the Tears can look like diamonds when the city lights are low, but nobody sees the damage when I'm crying on my own. Crying looks romantic when the moon is on my face, but it hurts like losing heaven in a quiet, crowded place. I smile like I'm dramatic, like my heart will be alright, but crying looks romantic only from the outside. Crying looks romantic, but I'm broken here tonight. I took a picture in the mirror just to prove I still look strong, but my eyes were telling secrets that my mouth denied too long. Your name was sitting in my silence like a song I couldn't skip. I wiped the hurt away with fingers that still remembered your lips. People say I look like magic when I'm sad and dressed in blue, but there's nothing soft or lovely about missing someone cruel. Crying looks romantic when the moon is on my face, but it hurts like losing heaven in a quiet, crowded place. I smile like I'm dramatic, like my heart will be alright, but crying looks romantic only from the outside. Crying looks romantic, but I'm broken here tonight. Maybe one day I'll stop making pain look beautiful for them. Maybe I'll stop calling heartbreak something close to elegance. But tonight I'm still pretending in a dress you'll never see, looking like a sad love movie while it's killing me quietly. Crying looks romantic when the rain falls through the light, but it feels like empty breathing when I'm alone at night. I smile like I'm surviving, like your goodbye didn't cut inside, but crying looks romantic only from the outside. Crying looks romantic with mascara down my skin, but it's not a pretty story when you're still in love with him. Crying looks romantic, but I'm tired of looking fine. I don't want to be beautiful, I just want you off my mind. So let the streetlights fade, let the soft rain dry. No one sees the truth behind my shining eyes. Crying looks romantic, but they don't know why. I'm still missing you every night I cry. I found your name inside a drawer beside the things I never use. A little note, a faded perfume, and all the nights I gave to you. I thought I packed away the feeling, folded it and let it sleep. But one small touch, one quiet memory brought you back all over me. I tried to make the past feel ugly, tried to hate the way it felt. But even after all the hurting, I still held it like a spell. Your memory was silk, soft against my skin. It hurt me so gently, I almost let it in. Your memory was silk, beautiful and cruel. I smiled like I was over us, but I still cried for you. I looked fine in the mirror, but my heart knew the truth. Your memory wore silk, and it still smelled like you. I wore my dress like I was healing, took a picture in the light, but every pretty little moment fell apart when it turned night. The bed still knows the way I miss you, the pillow keeps your name. I keep pretending I'm much stronger, but I break in softer ways. I change the sheets, I change the music, change the color of my room, but nothing changes how the silence still gets dressed up as you. Your memory wore silk, soft against my skin. It hurt me so gently, I almost let it in. Your memory wore silk, beautiful and cruel. I smiled like I was over us, but I still cried for you. I looked fine in the mirror, but my heart knew the truth. Your memory wore silk, and it still smelled like you. Maybe one day I'll touch the past and not fall through the floor. Maybe one day your name won't feel like footsteps at my door. But tonight I'm still the girl you left, with perfume on and tired eyes, trying to look beautiful while losing you inside. Your memory wore silk, wrapped around my heart, so lovely from a distance, but it tore me apart. Your memory wore silk, like moonlight in my room, like every song forever that disappeared too soon. I smiled like I was healing, like I knew what to do, but your memory wore silk, and it still smelled like you. Your memory wore silk, so tender, so blue. I tried to let it fall away, but it held on like you. I turned the lights down low, let the quiet move. I tell myself I'm letting go, but my heart still chooses you. Your memory wore silk, and I wore it too. He said forever in the hallway with the soft light on his face. I believed him like a love song, like a heart could never change. Now the same walls feel much colder, and the air forgot his name. I keep smiling in the mirror, but my eyes don't look the same. I held his words like they were golden, like they couldn't ever fail. But the truth came in so quietly, and his promise turned pale. His promise turned pale, like flowers left in rain, like a photograph of heaven slowly losing every shade. He said he'd never leave, then he walked away so well. I smiled like I was breathing, but my heart already fell. His promise turned pale, and I'm still loving him through the pieces of the tale. I wore the dress he called his favorite, just to feel close one more time. But the zipper felt like silence, and the mirror watched me lie. My friends say I look stronger, like the hurt has disappeared. But I still sleep beside the echo of the words he left me here. I saved his voice inside my memory, like a secret I could keep. But promises don't stay warm when the one who made them leaves. His promise turned pale, like flowers left in rain, like a photograph of heaven slowly losing every shade. He said he'd never leave, then he walked away so well. I smiled like I was breathing, but my heart already fell. His promise turned pale, and I'm still loving him through the pieces of the tale. Maybe one day I'll stop hearing every sentence that he said. Maybe one day forever won't feel heavy in my chest. But tonight I'm still the girl who trusted every tender lie, trying to look beautiful while breaking under bedroom lights. His promise turned pale, like moonlight on my skin, like a dream I kept believing, even after it grew thin. He said he'd never hurt me, then he hurt me and looked away. I smiled like I survived it, but I cried through yesterday. His promise turned pale, but I still remember when it sounded like a future I would never lose again. His promise turned pale, and I'm still loving him from the sad side of the tale. Now the room is soft and empty, and the night feels cold and frail. I loved him in full color, but his promise turned pale. I kept the flowers by the window, even after they turned brown. I like the way they held on, like they couldn't let love down. Your goodbye came soft and quiet, but it grew inside my room. Now every corner feels like winter, with a little bit of you. I try to cut the pain away, tried to make my heart move on, but missing you kept growing in the places you were gone. He made sadness bloom like roses in the dark. He left me with an empty bed and flowers in my heart. He made sadness bloom so pretty, but it hurts. I smile like I'm healing while I'm breaking in reverse. I look fine under the moon, but I'm crying in perfume. He made sadness bloom. He made sadness bloom. I wear my dress like I'm not lonely, put my lipstick on at night, take a picture for the story like my heart is doing fine. But the mirror knows I miss you, and the pillow knows your name. Every tear I try to hide turned into petals in the rain. I changed the sheets, I changed the music, changed the light inside my room, but I can't change the way you're leaving. Made my lonely feel like gloom. He made sadness bloom like roses in the dark. He left me with an empty bed and flowers in my heart. He made sadness bloom so pretty, but it hurts. I smile like I'm healing while I'm breaking in reverse. I look fine under the moon, but I'm crying in perfume. He made sadness bloom. He made sadness bloom. Maybe one day I'll stop watering the pain you left behind. Maybe one day I'll love the spring without you on my mind. But tonight I'm still a garden full of things I couldn't say, beautiful from far away, but dying where you walked away. He made sadness bloom like roses from my tears, like every little memory still growing after years. He made sadness bloom so soft, so cruel, so blue. I try to pull the roots out, but they all led back to you. I look fine under the moon, but I'm still crying in perfume. He made sadness bloom. He made sadness bloom. He made sadness bloom in the quiet of my room. I'm smiling like I'm over him, but my heart still says too soon. The flowers fade, the night gets still. I tell myself someday I will, but love left roots I can't undo. He made sadness bloom, and it still smells like you. the sheets, but not the feeling. Your shadow still sleeps on your side. I laugh too loud when friends are calling, then break when I turn off the light. Your hoodie's gone, but not the silence. It hangs around like it belongs. I tell myself I'm almost healing, then hear your name inside old songs. I cleaned the floor where we were dancing, moved every picture from the wall, but love is hiding in the corners, and I still feel you through it all. My room still knows your voice. It keeps it in the walls. It whispers when I'm lonely and catches every tear that falls. My bed still saves your space. My heart still calls you home. I smile like I'm okay outside, but my room still knows. My room still knows. The mirror sees me wearing makeup to cover nights I barely sleep. I look so fine in all my photos, but missing you is underneath. The window washed you leave that morning. The door still hurts from your goodbye. I keep on breathing, keep on moving, but part of me stayed there that night. I threw away the birthday letters, deleted pictures from my phone, but memories don't ask permission. They come back when I'm alone. My room still knows your voice. It keeps it in the walls. It whispers when I'm lonely and catches every tear that falls. My bed still saves your space. My heart still calls you home. I smile like I'm okay outside, but my room still knows. Oh, maybe one day I'll wake up lighter. Maybe your ghost will let me go. Maybe I'll stop looking behind me every time the cold wind blows. But tonight I'm still the girl you left, with perfume on and broken eyes, trying to look beautiful while falling apart inside. My room still knows your voice. It keeps it in the walls. It sings it back so softly when I have no strength at all. My bed still saves your space. My heart still calls you home. I tell the world I'm moving on, but my room still knows your name. It won't leave me alone. I smile like I survived your love, but my room still knows. My room still knows your name. It won't leave me alone. I smile like I survived your love, but my room still knows. I turn the lights down low, pretend I'm letting go, but every night when no one sees, my room still knows you loved me once and left the rest with me. The hallway glows like you're still coming, like your key might turn again. I keep your shadow in the doorway, place I can't forget. The table set for only one now, but I still make room for two. I tell myself the house is quiet, but every silence sounds like you. I turned off every little memory, but one keeps shining through. No matter how I try to leave us, this room still waits for you. Love left the lights on, like you were coming home, like I was only dreaming that you ever let me go. Love left the lights on, burning through the dark. I smile like I'm not broken, but you're still inside my heart. I should be moving on, but I'm still holding on. Love left the lights on after you were gone. Your jacket isn't on the chair now, but I still look anyway. I hear you laugh inside the kitchen when the night gets too awake. I wear my makeup like I'm stronger, take pictures like I'm fine, but missing you comes back in pieces every time the evening shines. I change the bed and change the curtains, change the color of the room, but nothing changes how it hurts me when the light looks just like you. Love left the lights on, like you were coming home, like I was only dreaming that you ever let me go. Love left the lights on, burning through the dark. I smile like I'm not broken, but you're still inside my heart. I should be moving on, but I'm still holding on. Love left the lights on after you were gone. Maybe one day I'll close the door and not wait for your footsteps. Maybe one day your name won't feel like rain inside my chest. But tonight I'm standing here again with tears I can't explain, looking beautiful for no one in the glow you left behind. Love left the lights on, like you were coming home, like goodbye was just a moment, like I wouldn't sleep alone. Love left the lights on, soft across the floor. I smile like I survived you, but I still want you more. I should be moving on, but my heart got it wrong. Love left the lights on after you were gone. Love left the lights on, and I still wait too long, like you might turn around and say you love me all along. The room is bright, but I feel cold. I let you leave, but can't let go. I whisper nothing to the dawn. Love left the lights on after you were gone. Morning came in through the window like it didn't know you left. Coffee cooling on the table with your silence in my chest. I try to eat like I was normal, try to start another day, but your goodbye sat beside me and took my appetite away. I put honey in the sadness, but it didn't turn sweet. I smiled at my own reflection while I broke quietly. Breakfast tasted like tears, toast went cold on my plate. I was trying to be strong, but your memory came late. I laughed like I was fine, like I wasn't missing you here. But the morning felt lonely and breakfast tasted like tears. Breakfast tasted like tears. Since you disappeared, your chair still faces the kitchen, like you might walk in again. I hear your voice in little places where the quiet never ends. I wore my pretty sweater just to feel less torn apart, but even sunlight couldn't reach me through the weather in my heart. I changed the song on the radio, changed the cup I used for tea, but every little simple thing still knew you better than me. Breakfast tasted like tears, toast went cold on my plate. I was trying to be strong, but your memory came late. I laughed like I was fine, like I wasn't missing you here. But the morning felt lonely and breakfast tasted like tears. Breakfast tasted like tears. Since you disappeared, maybe one day I'll wake up hungry for a life without your name. Maybe one day the morning light won't feel heavy with the pain, but today I'm still pretending with makeup on my face, looking like I'm healing in the saddest little place. Breakfast tasted like tears, coffee bitter, heart wide open. I was holding back a river with a smile already broken. I said I'm doing better, but the truth was crystal clear. Every sunrise feels empty and breakfast tasted like tears. Breakfast tasted like tears, where you used to be. I tried to feed this broken heart, but it only wanted peace. The cup is cold, the day begins. I wipe my eyes and try again, but every morning brings you near, and breakfast still tastes like tears. Like tears. Sunlight came through my curtains, soft like any other day. Coffee waiting on the counter, then your name lit up my face. I thought maybe you were sorry, maybe love had changed your mind. were cold and quiet, like a door closed from inside. 3 little lines on a bright screen turned my whole world gray. I was almost breathing better, then you took the day away. His text killed morning before the sky turned blue. I was trying to be happy, then I heard goodbye from you. My hands were shaking, my heart forgot to move. I smiled like I was fine outside, but my tears already knew. His text killed morning, and I still miss him too. I wore my favorite sweater just to feel like I was strong, but every street looked empty, every love song sounded wrong. My friend said, don't you answer, but I read it 10 more times, looking for a softer meaning, hiding somewhere in the lines. I deleted our last picture, then cried until noon. How can one small message break a whole room? His text killed morning before the sky turned blue. I was trying to be happy, then I heard goodbye from you. My hands were shaking, my heart forgot to move. I smiled like I was fine outside, but my tears already knew. His text killed morning, and I still miss him too. Maybe one day I'll wake up and I'll reach for my phone. Maybe your name won't hurt me when I'm lying there alone. But today the light feels heavy and my coffee tastes like pain. I keep pretending I'm not waiting for a text that never came. His text killed morning before my heart was ready. I was learning how to stand, then your words came down so heavy. My voice kept saying I'm okay, but my eyes told the truth. I smiled like I was moving on, but I broke because of you. His text killed morning, turned the sunlight into blue. He said it was over softly, like that wouldn't cut me through. His text killed morning, and I still love him too. Now every sunrise feels uncertain, every buzz can split me open. I sleep beside a quiet phone, still wishing his text said, come home. I miss the version I invented, the one who never made me cry. I kept your sweetest little moments and let the cruel ones slip my mind. I made a movie from your silence, turned every cold word into gold. I called it love because I wanted something beautiful to hold. Maybe I was loving memories more than who you really were. Maybe I kept choosing comfort even when the missed you incorrectly. I missed a dream, not you. I cried for who I wished you were, not what you put me through. I held you in my heartbeat, like you were still good for me, but I was missing all the wrong parts so desperately. I smiled like I was healing, but cried when no one sees. I missed you incorrectly, and it almost ruined me. I missed your hand inside my jacket, but not the way you let me freeze. I missed your voice at 2 in the morning, but not the lies underneath. My friends said, girl, remember clearly, but I kept softening the truth. I painted roses over damage just to feel close to you. Maybe I was scared of empty, maybe lonely felt too wide, so I kept your ghost beside me and called the hurting mine. I missed you incorrectly. I missed a dream, not you. I cried for who I wished you were, not what you put me through. I held you in my heartbeat, like you were still good for me, but I was missing all the wrong parts so desperately. I smiled like I was healing, but cried when no one sees. I missed you incorrectly, and it almost ruined me. Now I'm learning how to lose you in a cleaner kind of way, not by hating every memory, but by seeing every shade. You were soft when you wanted, you were gone when I had need, and I can miss the little good things without begging them to mean. I missed you incorrectly, but now I see the truth. I wasn't dying for your love, I was grieving who I drew. I held you like a promise that you never tried to keep, and I confused the ache of missing with the reason not to leave. I smile like I'm still fragile, but I'm stronger than I seem. I missed you incorrectly, now I'm choosing me. So tonight I'll let the dream go, let the real you disappear. I loved you in my own way, but you were never really here. I missed you incorrectly, now I'm setting myself free. I gave you sweater back in winter, but kept the cold inside my chest. I deleted all our pictures, but my heart remembered best. I told my friends I'm doing better, wore a smile they could believe, but every time the room got quiet, you came back and sat with me. I let go of the little things, your number and your name, but some part of me held on to the shape of all that pain. I kept the ache beats, I changed the perfume, changed the songs I used to play. But missing you was in the silence, and silence never went away. I wear my sadness like it's pretty, soft makeup, tired eyes. I look like someone who survived you, but I still break inside. I try to call it healing, try to call it time, but every little memory still knows where to find me. I kept the ache when I let you go. I closed the door, but your ghost still knows where I hide at night. When I'm almost brave, I lost your love, but I kept the ache. I smile like I'm okay, like my heart didn't break. I lost your love, but I kept the ache. Maybe I was scared of empty, maybe pain felt close to you, maybe hurting was the last thing that still made us feel true. But I'm tired of sleeping next to everything you left behind. I don't want your shadow living rent-free in my mind. I kept the ache, but I'm letting it fade, one tear at a time, one lonely day. I close the door, now I'm finding my way. I lost your love, but I won't keep the ache. I smile like I was okay, now I'm learning to be brave. I lost your love, but I won't keep the ache. Tonight I'll breathe without your name. I'll miss you less and call it change. I loved you once, I'll be okay. I lost your love, but I won't keep the ache. I used to speak in quiet colors so I wouldn't hurt your heart. I held your storms with gentle fingers, even when they tore me apart. I made a home inside your silence, left the warm light by the door. But you walked through all my kindness like it wasn't worth much anymore. I gave you pieces of my patience, I gave you all my calm, but you only saw me breaking when I couldn't stay strong. He forgot my softness, forgot how I loved him slow, forgot the nights I held him when he had nowhere to go. He forgot my softness, but I remember everything, how I gave him all my heart and he gave back empty hands to me. I smile like I'm not hurting, like I know how to let go, but he forgot my softness and I still miss him so. I wore my pain behind my lashes, kept my crying small and sweet. heavy, so I carried all the grief. Now people say I look much stronger, like my heart learned how to leave. But every mirror sees the girl who loved too gently to be seen. I changed my hair, I changed my perfume, changed the songs I play at night, but nothing changes how it hurt me to be soft and left behind. He forgot my softness, forgot how I loved him slow, forgot the nights I held him when he had nowhere to go. He forgot my softness, but I remember everything, how I gave him all my heart, and he gave back empty hands to me. I smile like I'm not hurting, like I know how to let go, but he forgot my softness, and I still miss him so. Maybe one day I'll stop shrinking for someone who couldn't stay. Maybe one day I'll be tender without giving me away. But tonight I'm still the same girl, with a quiet kind of pain, trying to look beautiful while whispering your name. He forgot my softness, forgot the love I made from light, forgot the way I chose him, even on the hardest nights. He forgot my softness, but my heart still knows the truth. I was gentle, I was faithful, I was everything he'll lose. I smile like I'm not broken, like goodbye didn't cut so low. But he forgot my softness, and I still miss him so. He forgot my softness. Now I'm learning to let go. I hope someday he remembers how softly I loved him then, but I won't beg to be seen by the boy who forgot my tenderness again. I learned to cry with makeup on, so no one sees the fall. I take my pain into the mirror and make it look like art. I wear your goodbye like a necklace heavy on my chest. I smile when people take my picture, like I'm not still a mess. They say I look like I'm glowing, they don't know what it cost. Sometimes a girl looks beautiful when she's learning how to lose love. My tears got pretty, but they still hurt me. They shine like diamonds, rolling down where you kissed me. I look so strong, but I'm breaking softly. I smile for the world, then cry when nobody sees. My tears got pretty, but they're still tears, and I still want you here. I dress up just to feel alive in colors you won't see. I laugh a little louder now They say I'm better without you, like healing should be fast. But every night I lose you twice, once now and once in the past. My tears got pretty, but they still hurt me. They shine like diamonds, rolling down where you kissed me. I look so strong, but I'm breaking softly. I smile for the world, then cry when nobody sees. My tears got pretty, but they're still tears, and I still want you here. Maybe one day I'll love the mirror without seeing what you left. Maybe one day I'll wear my sadness like it's not all I have left. But tonight I'm dressed in heartbreak, perfume, pain, and blue, looking like I'm moving on while still belonging to you. My tears got pretty, but they still cut deep. They fall so quietly when the city falls asleep. I look like I'm shining, but I'm lonely underneath. I smile like I'm healing, but I'm barely on my feet. My tears got pretty, but they're still tears. I keep looking beautiful while wishing you were here. My tears got pretty, but I'm still not free. I made heartbreak sparkle so no one worries about me. I wipe my face, turn off the light, tell myself I'll be alright. But the mirror knows the truth I keep. My tears got pretty, but they still miss you with me. I told the night I didn't miss you, but my window heard me lie. I wore a smile for everybody, then broke down under the sky. Your name still sits inside my bedroom, like a song I can't turn down. I try to sleep, but every silence brings your memory back around. I whispered I'm okay without him, with tears on my pillowcase. And somewhere in the dark above me, the moon remembered my face. The moon took notes on every tear I cried, every time I said I'm healing, while I was dying inside. The moon took notes when I still called you home, when I smiled like I was over you, but fell apart alone. It saw the truth that nobody knows. I told the world I'd let you go, but the moon took notes. I changed the dress, I changed the perfume, changed the way I say your name, but all the stars still look like pieces of the love we couldn't save. My friends say I look so much better, like heartbreak made me shine, but they don't see the midnight version but the moon took notes. Maybe one day I'll love the evening without looking for your ghost. Maybe one day my heart won't answer to the memory of your coat. But tonight I'm still the girl you left, with trembling hands and tired eyes, trying to look beautiful while missing you under the sky. The moon took notes on the nights I couldn't breathe, on the prayers I almost sent you, on the hurt I couldn't leave. The moon took notes when I reached for my phone, when I typed I still love you, then deleted it alone. It saw my heart, it saw me lose control. I told the world I'd let you go, but the moon took notes. The moon took notes. The moon took notes of every broken part, every soft goodbye I swallowed, just to hide my heart. So when the night gets quiet and silver fills my room, I know somebody saw me still crying over you. I smile where people see me, but heaven knows I'm not as healed as I look. And the moon took notes. I wore that dress the night you held me under neon after rain. You said the sky looks soft around me. Now I can't see it the same. I passed the lights we used to stand in. They still shine like nothing's wrong, but every shade that used to calm me feels like where you don't belong. I try to paint you out with sunlight, try to change the view, but every color turns to missing. Every pretty thing turns you. You ruined blue for me, the midnight, the ocean, the jeans I used to wear. You ruined blue for me. Now every quiet color says you're not there. I smile when people ask me, like I'm finally getting through, but I cry in every soft sky, 'cause you ruined blue. You ruined blue. Your shirt was folded in my drawer once. Now the space is cold and clean. I threw away the little pieces, but you stayed in everything. The morning looks too much like leaving. The moon feels like your eyes. I keep my face so calm in pictures, but I break when clouds go by. I try to love another color, try to make it new, but even when the world is golden, somehow it fades to you. You ruined blue for me, the midnight, the ocean, the jeans I used to wear. You ruined blue for me. of every promise that you whispered before you walked away. You ruined blue for me. The rain on the window, the sweater on my chair. You ruined blue for me. Now every lonely color feels like you were there. I laugh like I'm not hurting, like I know what to do, but I'm still crying in the soft sky, 'cause you ruined blue. You ruined blue for me. The midnight, the ocean, the dreams I almost knew. I used to love the quiet, now it only sounds like you. You ruined blue. You ruined blue. I close my eyes but still see you in every shade I'm trying to lose. The world goes dark, the night comes through, and all I feel is blue.